Hi, welcome back. So hopefully you have already watched the video on folding blank paper plates, okay? And with that video, I wanted you to have a plate in front of you and I wanted you to be folding it while we did the video. With this one, this is different because some of you are going to have one plate done, painted on both sides. Some of you are going to have two. Some of you are going to have all of them. So for this video, you need to be watching and just listening and absorbing everything I say, okay? So if for some reason you're like, Mrs. TerWee, I don't get it. Watched it and I'm still struggling. I will try to put this into Google Classroom and you can grab your iPad and you can watch with it. You'll notice that I have subtitles. I hope they match up with what I'm going to tell you because I'm going to walk you along with this, explaining verbally what we do with the plates. But again, no folding, nothing in front of you. You need to have your hands below the table so that your eyes are up on the screen and you're listening and you're watching and you're figuring out how to do this. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. So the first thing you'll see, it says you have two sides to the plate. You have a completely one colored side and you have the two-sided or two colors right there. Like this is yellow and green and yellowish green. You'll notice that I am folding the plate in half, and I'm going to call this a taco shape so that it's got the two colors on the outside. So it has the yellow on one side and it has the green on the other. You'll notice, before we go any further, you'll notice that that I have been going over and over it with that tight fold that I talked about before. Please make sure you do that you really, really make these tight because I cannot stress enough. The tighter your folds are, the easier it's all going to be put together to make a 3D color wheel. Okay. So then you are going to take the corner, fold it to the other corner, just like we did with the blank quiz. But you'll notice that it was yellow, and now I've got the other side coming over and it's green, and I keep going over and over with my fingernail to make them tight and flat. Okay, gonna open it up. All right. Now, I'm gonna take this half, the right half, and fold it up to the center fold, and a tight fold, and a tight fold. I'm going to do the same thing on the left side, fold it up. And this is that tent shape that I was talking about. And again, I'm making as tight a folds as I can possibly get. See how flat that is? That's good. All right. So once we get to this shape, we go back to the taco and we have all these folds. We're going to take our paper clip. Remember, you should have a baggie of paper clips, okay? You're going to put one paper clip in the very center of your taco shape on the rounded side. I'm also going to take my thumb and my index finger and I'm going to put it right on the right side and I'm just going to open that up and push it in. Okay, tight fold there again. I'm going to hold it with my right hand now, use my left hand to open it up. And push it in. Okay, so I have done this on both sides. And when you get to this point, I'm going to stop it for just a second. When you get to this point, all of your plates should be so flat that, again, they lay just about flat without even holding them. And you're going to do this with any of your plates that you're done with. We are not painting today. We are strictly folding our plates. And if you have two plates done that are painted front and back, get those two folded. If you have all of them, put them all together to this point, all right, and just put them in your tub. Make sure your name is on them. Okay, you're going to hear Mrs. TerWee say all the time, make sure your name's on it and visible, and make sure that you are making those folds as tight as possible. All right. So you can see again, I continually do it because I know that's the biggest thing that's going to help. Now, what I'm pointing out right now, you just watched me, is I'm pointing, if you've done this correctly, okay, if you've done this correctly, I'm going to back up just a second. You have two colors on this side, and then when I flip it over, I've got two colors on that side as well. All right. And again, you're going to do this with any plates that you have done. I'm just stretching out, kind of make the bow tie just to show you that what it looks like, but it flattens up just like an accordion, and it gets as flat as possible. Okay, got to stop that. All right, and that's the end of the video. That's what you're doing today is you are going to fold all of the plates that you